So tennis is a game and the resources of the earth are scarce. That's another topic. Have you gone mad? That's another topic. Thus, the only solution is to educate the public on being socially responsible. Does this make sense? Let me see. Of course not. It didn't have a main idea. We would go crazy if texts were always written like this. Meaning if we had stories that made no sense, we'll go crazy. It was difficult to understand because it was made of different ideas that did not link. There was no common thread. The good news is that normal passages have main ideas. So the last thing we just read, it was all over the place. It talked about tennis. It talked about engineers. It talked about are you mad? It had no commonality at all together. All right? So if you have a story that way, don't feel bad. That means whoever wrote the story must have some medicine and they were tired or drowsy because that made no sense. All right, main idea versus implied main idea. Sometimes a paragraph has a stated main idea, usually in the topic sentence. This means the paragraph says what the main idea is. Sometimes a paragraph doesn't have a stated main idea, but has an implied main idea. This means that you need to state the main idea in your own words because it doesn't actually say it in the paragraph. Let's take a look at a few examples. Read this to yourselves, and I'll read out loud. The students had fun on their field trip. They visited the Marine Museum. They were able to tour a tugboat and they brought souvenirs in the gift shop. After the tour, they ate a picnic lunch in the park and played with their friends. The underlined portion of the sentence is the main idea and is stated for the reader. So the main idea is talking about what?
The students had fun.
The students had fun on the field trip. Now the other details are called what in there?
They went to visit the Marine.
But no, what is it called? We have main idea and we have another kind of idea. What is it called? Supporting. Supporting details. All right, we have the main detail right here. Everything else supports it. Keep that in mind. Okay. What are the supporting details? Supporting details prove the value of the main idea. What are they here? Homeless people have many problems. Is that a main idea?
No. Yes.
Yeah, we can take it right now. It's the main idea. Homeless people have many problems. In winter, it's hard to stay warm, and it gets too hot in the summer. It is also hard to keep things safe without a home. Worst is the lack of privacy. So this is called the main idea. The other details are called what? Supporting. Because it's giving us more examples of why homeless people have many problems. So we know the main idea is what? No, I'm saying, what is the main idea in general? What is the main idea? Tell us what the main what? The big point. And what are supporting details?
The supporting details.
It does provide what?
The support,
It supports the main idea. So it gives extra details to support the main idea. Alright? Here's another one. The Native Americans used the trees to build their houses. They hunted and trapped animals in the forest for food. They found roots and berries that they could eat. Some plants found in the forest were used for medicine. In this paragraph, the main idea isn't stated. However, by reading the paragraph, the reader can determine the main idea. Native Americans use resources in the forest to survive. Do you guys agree with that? This is called an implied main idea. Implied means that it's not what? And implied main idea means it's not what? If I see, like the other, I'm going to go back to the other paragraph real quick. Okay, look at this one. This main idea is stated. All right, you can see it. So an implied main idea means we cannot what?
See it.
So that means we have to do what? Come up with what? Come on, y'all, wake up. You got to come with your own idea. But it has to basically be whatever the paragraph is about. This one is stated. You can see it. But the other ones, you cannot see it, but you can use enough detail to come up with your own idea, or the own main idea, but it has to be something supported with a supporting detail. Keep that in mind. Y'all going to talk about this later on in the year. Right?
Right.
All right. On a sheet of paper, answer this hot question. Does finding a main idea help a reader comprehend the story? and I want you to defend your answer. What does comprehend mean?
Think.
Nope, if I comprehend what I'm reading, that means I what? I understand it. Good job. So, answer this question. Does finding a main idea help a reader comprehend a story? You got 1 minute. Answer in the back of that story. 1 minute.
You say yes and why?
Yep. Yes and why? You're going to defend it. You have about 20 seconds. All right, time's up. What I want you guys to do, real quick, I want you to share your answers with your table, and I'm going to randomly select a few tables to share their answer, all right? So I'm going to give you about a minute to share what you have written about your question, and then I'm going to randomly pick people to give me theirs. Go ahead and discuss. She about to know. She said she read me.
She was?
Read me.
You want my power cord?
Yeah, you can let it answer. I'm at, you know, anyway. All righty. So.